See how Mehdi Hassan calmly dismantles a bizarre "whites are native" claim with simple history fact.
So far. Let's keep counting. We should be nicer to you, otherwise you'll deport us. What a great argument. This is a free speech debate, Ken. It's not your country, my friend. It's our country, whether you like it or not.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome on board, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button. So I stumbled across this video made by Mehdi. It's a roundtable debate, a bunch of conservatives talking about immigration. They don't like immigration. Meanwhile, some of them came here because their immigrant parents decided to come here and see if they could find greener pasture, or if they could partake in the American dream, right? And now all of a sudden they are being delusional, right? I get it. These people have made up their minds about immigration. They've made up their minds about, even though they are not originally from here, because the real people that own this land are the Native Americans, right? And that's another story for another day, right? But again, people just want to make it like the immigrants are the problem. Immigrants are the ones causing all these issues, whatever. Meanwhile, you've already been having your own issues right from the get-go, right? And it's kind of crazy to hear firsthand how people think about immigrants, and how, because basically immigrants are just here to just make a life. And I'm not really subscribing to the illegal immigrants. I'm talking about those that had virtually gone through the process to get their documents, came with the right documents, follow the right legal way to secure whatever, citizenship, green card, or whatever status that they have, right? But generalizing them as if they are the main problem while America is in this shambles state, it's kind of crazy. So guys, stay tuned and listen to the rest of the video, because
what he's doing is ethnic cleansing.
Well,
do you agree with that?
I would actually, probably agree, but I'm just...
You agree that it's ethnic cleansing? You agree with doing ethnic cleansing?
No, I don't agree with it, but I agree that's probably his plan. But I'm trying to figure out, why do you think that is? Because Donald Trump's a white man. He identifies as Christian. I'm not sure if he really is. But what interest does he have in preserving a Jewish ethnic state? Why would he have that?
It's a good question. You'd have to ask Donald Trump that question. I've got multiple views. I'm sure you have many views. I'm not sure I like where you're going with your views.
Should be done instead with the Israel-Gaza situation. I'm not sure what your stance is on this.
I would like to see a cease.
From the very beginning, Black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world.
Let's continue to correct the propaganda and the attempt at erasing the truth. Black Americans are not the descendants of the Indians in the history books. They are the Indians. The proof has been buried, but it's not gone. When Christopher Columbus washed up on these shores, lost and delirious, who did he write that he found? He called them Indios. He mapped a land he labeled India Superior, a territory that included Florida. He wasn't hallucinating an empty land. He was documenting people who were already there. These images can be found in Gran Canaria, Spain, at the Columbus Museum, Casa de Colón. And who were those people? They weren't the pale-skinned Siberians who crossed a land bridge, that's for sure. The historical records, the artwork from the era, the very descriptions, they detail people with dark skin, with hair textures that Europeans had never seen. They describe the original people as dark-skinned and woolly haired, the true owners of the soil. The people that Columbus met were Black Americans, the West Indians of the Caribbean, the Indians of the North and South American coasts. All of these territories were Black civilizations. Native Americans are the erasure. They are the last part of the destiny swap, a foreign invasive group from Siberia, and was grafted onto the identity of the people who were already here, while the original people were systematically reclassified, enslaved, and renamed to sever their claim to the land. The Indian Removal Act was a removal of Black indigenous nations. The face on the old nickel, the buffalo nickel, that proud profile was a Black indigenous man, an American Indian. Every time someone speaks about Native American history while pointing to a group that arrived later, they are perpetuating the final stage of the conquest, the theft of the victim's identity. They replace the people and the story. Black Americans are not a people without a land. They are the land. They are India Superior. They are the Indians that Columbus couldn't miss, and that every power since has tried to make you unsee. The map doesn't lie. The history books do.